But we've got some other stuff. We're going to have a chit-chat. We're going to catch up. In the meantime, roll the intro.
Let's go.
Figure out what I want to eat for dinner.
Bing, bong, boom.
He shook it. He liked it. That wasn't so hard. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Messi's up on a hill.
How long did that take?
It's over. Shut it down.
It's under 1 hour before English got the better of us.
Messi's up on the hill. That's why you always say up on Messi.
You speak English.
It's a very important question that we need to ask ourselves every time we sit down to record another lab session, because English gets the better of us a lot of times.
A lot of times.
And part of the fun, part of the joys of recording these sessions is that we get to see ourselves failing at the English language multiple times. I have an excuse though. English is my second language.
I also have an excuse. English is my second language.
What's your first?
Portuguese.
Oh, Portuguese.
Si.
Portuguese. Wait. Yes. Si.
I know.
Si, mademoiselle.
What?
Si, Venezuela. Oh. What? Señorita.
You just say random places.
Yes. Czech Republic.
Czech. Speaking of Czech, chicken. How are you, man? How you been doing? How's your week?
Ooh. Yeah, no, been a tough week. Tough couple of weeks actually since the last lab session we posted and hosted. But yeah, I experienced loss of life over the last couple of weeks. Someone really near and dear to me, close to my heart, finally laid them to rest yesterday. And as he would have said, the show must go on. So we're back and ready to get at it.
Nice.
Yourself?
Not bad. I just touched back down in Auckland last night. Was away with we're flying.
Oh, okay.
I'm a jet setter.
Yes, yeah.
Me and the fams, if you can't tell, if you're not listening on Spotify or something and you're watching, you can tell there's another human being sitting on me. Someone's a bit clingy.
Jet lagged.
Don't mind him, he's catching up. But we're in Christchurch experiencing the southern lifestyle. It was good. Bit of getaway. Yeah, nothing too crazy, just some family time. Old man's over there. But no, it's good. It was a good holiday.
While you were there? Eat something, drink something, see something, touch something?
I ate a lot, I drank a lot, and it was nothing new.
Nothing new.
Just new memories.
Cool.
Which is what it's all about.
Let's go. Thank you, Christchurch. And now we're back.
Shut
So,
up.
top of the agenda, first thing that happened this morning today is Saturday, sorry, I remembered the date and now I forgot it, the 30th of September. And this morning, the mighty All Blacks faced a tough and rugged Italian rugby side in the pool play, round 4 for the All Blacks at the Rugby World Cup. And they showed up and showed out. The All Blacks talked earlier this week and last week about making a statement about hitting their stride early in the game, coming out the blocks firing, and boy, did they impress.
Yes. Ultimately, they did. What's your basic summary of the game? Performance-wise?
Without sounding like a coach, because there's always room for improvement. At first glance, it was fantastic to watch. Expansive play. A lot of people getting tries all over the park, not just finishing on the wings and our outside backs. A lot of our forwards getting in there, dotting down, showing that we're doing a lot of grunt work up front. Then we're able to spin the ball out wide to the backs, and they were finishing off some fantastic tries. Our second team, our bench came on and lifted it to another level. We almost cracked 100 with our bench. It was a great game. A pity that we let in 17 points though, but what can you do?
Was it 17? Oh, they
Yeah.
got one last try.
That might be controversial. I called it lost control at the end, but
Pity try.
yeah. Such a pity that even Richie McCaw and Conrad Smith stood up and applauded that last try.
Yeah. It's good to see them in the crowd, eh?
Yeah.
Goats, man.
How old is Richie McCaw compared to Dane Coles?
I think Dan Coles is maybe late 30s.
He's 36.
Who?
Dane Coles.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, in the later part, second half of the...
But how old is Richie McCaw?
42.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing, man. I don't know. How old
But
do
there
you
were
think?
a few milestones.
Sammy?
Speaking of Dane Coles, the oldest All Black to ever play in a World Cup, or oldest All Black ever.
Real?
Yeah,
Oh, All Black. Yeah. 36.
yeah.
Do you know who was before that? Before him?
Or maybe he's a second. Oh, we have to look up our stats. I wasn't prepared for this conversation. Sam Whitelock officially becomes the most capped international All Black, surpassing Sir Richie McCaw,
Who was 42?
who is 42.
Yep. I'm good. But yeah, you overtook him. He's obviously 48. He kept 49 tonight.
Yeah,
And he'll probably obviously surpass 50.
yeah. At
Is-
this World Cup alone.
Is next week the last round?
Yes.
And who are we likely to... Sorry, let's wrap up the game first. But yes, who was your man of the match?
I wasn't sure. There were a few. I thought Nuggie was very influential early on in the game, and then someone said Geordie deserved it. Then I had a look at how Geordie played, and yes, he was very composed, very strong, done his job well, and done the extras even better. That crossfield kick for Will Jordan to score right at the opener was fantastic.
Whew, that was hot.
And then when Adi got it, I couldn't have agreed more. Adi worked hard on attack, led the boys fantastically, led from the front. All of those superlatives that you use for a great game and a great player of the game, Adi was today. He was very good. That leg drive of his is still outstanding, right? And now that you've heard him mic'd up for a couple of runs, he always every time I see him run, I can hear it now.
It's intense.
Yes.
It's intense, man.
Mark Tavia played a good
Imagine
game.
trying to tackle that and hearing that.
Yeah.
Like initially, I'll think it's a bit of, like, I'll take it personally. Like, are you boasting over me, sort of
Yeah.
thing? But that's obviously just how
just
he
him.
plays.
Do you imagine Yafeka Paleacina used to make those noises?
Oh shit! Even just the ground,
Like just
that
the
he'd
gallop,
run on.
just
Yeah.
hearing him.
him, Alessandra Tuilangi, like they got that buzz. They just doom 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 doom.
Like they say, body on the line. But for people like that, there is no body.
No,
There is just line. And in saying that, the consideration is that when someone like a Paleacina or Tuilangi are running, people would think that they're risking their body. But I feel like those guys are so far separated from their body at that point. All I am is a battering ram, and my job is to get from here to there as
through there.
yes.
And the only way I can do that is run as fast and hard as I
Yeah.
can.
So I'm not risking my body. There is no body to risk.
What body?
Yes. And I feel like Adi embodies that somewhat
Yeah.
with his running, pumping, driving legs.
But sets him apart though. Like usually players who play like that don't have the other attributes or skills he has, because he can high level skill, man. Like he's got skills like a back and speed, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's on our side.
And he's got a gallop too, when he's in open space.
Those knees get up, eh?
Yeah. And he
I
was
think-
all over the ball today too.
Yeah, he was solid. To be honest, I didn't think of him, and only because I didn't think of him as my man of the match, only because I've come to like expect that,
Yeah.
which is my bad. But no, he deserved it. He got it, eh?
Yes.
Because my initial was Will Jordan, who obviously crossed the line a couple times, but I was watching like every time his decision making, running or kicking, his returns, his defense. I only picked up one. There's probably maybe more, but his defense was all right. He's a weapon.
Game, yeah. Oh my goodness, Cody Taylor, when he chased that crossfield from Moonga, who bobbled it a little bit. And
I
when
wanted him to get that so bad.
saw him dive in real time, I was like, what? Had to see that. And he was close.
Yeah,
In the replays and the slow-mos, he was close.
I feel like he maybe had to take one more step, like his timing, and he would have gave himself a really good shot at it. Because when they slowed it down, it looked like, I don't know, but it looked like
Did
he jumped.
pull up a little bit?
Yeah, he'd done his jump a bit early, maybe like a step early, but I don't know. But if that came off,
My
easily
goodness. Try
the
the
finish, the finish of the year.
Finish of the year.
Bro.
What was the try of the game?
The first one was a goodie finish, but Talita, like, that was like
Yes.
5 dudes.
Yes.
And then the lead up, that was like as a whole try of the
Yeah.
game, eh?
Oh, maybe even Italy's last try.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
they were trying to exit from their 22, ended up getting it back off Damien McKenzie bobble.
Oh, yeah.
Pushed for the sideline and got it. My goodness.
There's a couple of missed tackles in that one.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, a good try.
Good game.
Last try wins for them.
And I get the feeling that New Zealand public wouldn't have accepted anything less than an absolute down trial.
We're talking about the New Zealand public, the mean one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been a loss if we didn't get more than 75 points,
Yeah.
70 points.
I had them on my predictor app to win by 30 points. New Zealand over Italy.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you still had a bit of respect?
Yeah.
Italy.
Well, they are a Six Nations team.
Yeah, and that showed, I feel.
And they beat France earlier this year.
Yes. And their losses. One of the boys in the group was just highlighting their losses. No more than a couple tries, max. Like they're close games. This is to Ireland, like the number 1. So if that's anything to go off, which I don't like to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I the only one thinking during that slaughter that this is like, not arrogantly, but like, this is just Italy. We shouldn't be celebrating, but we shouldn't be praising and
Like,
counting any eggs.
What are we proving?
Yeah. Like yeah.
What are we proving by scoring all these?
We're proving that our attack is coming together. There's some chemistry there, and we've shown some good.
Our scrum, our second half scrum, my goodness,
Yeah.
was fantastic.
Bomb squad, eh? Well,
Bomb squad, yeah. Who? Someone referred to the bomb squad in the post-match analysis. I think it was Shagan and Dag
yep.
saying that it was good to see the formation of a new bomb squad.
And he's talking about the bench, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, when you think World Cups and bomb squad, what do you think of? That?
A back three that can diffuse any high ball.
Yeah. Wayne Smith, Izzy, CJ,
Sevilla.
Sylvia.
Was it Sevilla?
Nah, not 11. They were the bomb squad. Shit. Israel Dag, CJ. Who was on the other wing? Oh, Kahui.
Oh, Kahuihui.
That was the bomb squad.
Kahuihui, that's right.
If it was in the air, it was theirs.
Yes.
That's what I thought anyway. But obviously Africa, they made it a new thing, eh? The bench.
To be the bomb squad.
Their bench is the bomb squad.
Okay.
They come in.
Like special teams.
Yeah. That's a cool one.
So
But
thank
yeah, we
you, All
got up.
Blacks. Look forward to you next week. Who we got next week?
Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Last one. Will they be better than Italy?
Will we be better than us against Italy?
Are they gonna roll a gun team? Like best team?
They have to.
That's it from now on?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. There's this meme, and it's this creepy guy just standing in the dark, but you can only just see like the silhouette of him and just the light of his eyes. And it's Blackadder. And the soundtrack to that is like do 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 do. No, it's not, it's something else. But that's what I can see.
Waiting to get a run on.
Yeah. Do you think he'll play if everyone stays healthy? Like he's just that guy?
Just on the outside?
Yeah, yeah. Or do you think
Nah,
he's
I
a
reckon
part of
he-
the piece? He's a
yes.
puzzle piece or a chess piece, if you like.
Well, I mean, I don't even know why you're asking me. You're the one who made the call. That he would join the squad
yeah,
on this very session.
but that was no one got
It just
dropped. That was
seems that-
Narawa. He dropped out, so they had a spot. and he just
But they swapped it with the forward.
yeah.
Like how did you know that?
I didn't. I just looked at the problems that the forward pack had, and the answers we needed. He's got. Do you think? Do you think he's got the answers?
I can't say either way.
Aye.
Yeah, I haven't focused too much on that.
If he
side
stays
of our
healthy,
game.
he's a great weapon to have. I don't know how they. Obviously, we don't know how they're going to play them or select him. He might get a run next week. Who knows?
Who knows? All right. Thank you, All Blacks.
Up
See
the
you
All
next
Blacks.
week. Is it NRL tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Are we still
The GF.
interested in that? Or?
Yes, we are. Regardless who's there, man. We obviously missed a couple of weeks. I mean, we know you guys missed us and you were just sitting waiting patiently for our take on the Wars, but everyone already done that. We know what's up. What we will touch on just quickly, did you catch the Dally M's?
Just the highlights, yes.
And then did you catch wave of all the, this is a robbery, all that?
Yes.
Do you know much about that?
No.
You want to hear my take on it?
Yes.
It's
Wait, what's the situation at first?
sorry, Kalen Ponga, the fullback for the Knights, took out Dally M of the Year, which is the top prize. It's the
The best
It's the
rugby
Heisman.
league player
Yeah.
in the whole NRL competition.
That's right. And he had a good season, but he missed a chunk of it. And everyone's looking at these facts that Sean Johnson lost out to KP. They were top 2, and he got beat by 1 point. KP missed out a chunk of the season to injury. SJ's been more consistent, but people don't take into effect how the system works. So they obviously have a certain amount of points to distribute to every game to the good players.
6,
Yes.
3, 2, and 1.
That's right. The problem, and it's pretty bliss for the Waz, and everyone said it all year, that there's a handful of players having their best career forms at the moment. So I can understand that SJ might have got a 2 year, but because Aiden Fanua-Blake got a 4, because he was solid. So that just indicates to me you're more likely to get Dally M. If your team's shit, it doesn't matter. As long as you are the best in that game, I guess, which is still harder than easier said than done. But if your team's shit and you're still solid, and you're still becoming the better player on the day, you win.
That 3 points or that 6 points that they give out 3, 2, and 1? Is that from both teams that are playing that game?
I'm not 100%, but my logic says yeah.
Because
you get points.
3, 2, 1, or it's 3, 2, 1 overall for both teams.
3,
You know what I mean?
2, 1.
So the most points you can get towards the Dally M is 3. Right?
Nah, you can cop a 6.
No, I didn't know that.
Sean Johnson got a 6 that took him to the top and kept him.
Okay, well then now I'm super out of the loop here.
Now you confuse me. Anyway, yes, I know what you're saying. But the system, all I'm saying is people, hey man, I wanted him to win too, and I think he deserved it.
So you can get the highest points in the shit team every game and still be at the top of the Dally M leaderboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. What I don't know is, who are these people giving these? Are they just like the UFC judges?
Who know nothing. They've just been appointed.
And they have some type of power, authority. They get them a nice hot seat. They can give out brownie points. I am in power. You can have 3 points. You can have 1.
Didn't Gordon Tallis come out recently, yesterday? Identifying the points givers?
Really?
Yeah. I didn't read into it.
Wow, I'm going to find that one. That sounds interesting.
But yeah, if they aren't ex-players or people with more actual knowledge of the game, like not just book learned, but have first-hand experience. I mean, see, UFC, they had a big win recently when Chris Lieben became the first ex-UFC fighter to judge a UFC fight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a win there.
That's a win as. Now imagine if you had 3 ex-UFC fighters scoring UFC fights instead of fat cats with fat pockets.
Yo.
So I don't know how the NRL scorers are doing that, but
I don't know either.
if
Surely.
if they are ex-players, does that make us feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, Dally M's, it's just, no. I know, I can say confidently, all those people that win Dally M's that haven't won a ship yet or haven't made it to the grand final, they'll trade that in a heartbeat. Not for a championship ring, but to have a dance. They'll trade that for the big dance, just to put in perspective how important that is. And I'm saying this with all my professional rugby league background that I have.
Witnessed or experienced?
I have witnessed
With your
from
own
my
eyes.
couch.
From my couch. So yeah, difficult couple of weeks for the Waz with the bowing out of the big dance, as you say, and then falling short for Dally M because he did get halfback of the year.
He did. No, they still
The
cleaned up.
Waz
Yeah.
got
Coach,
prop of the year,
prop of the year, coach of the year.
winger of the year. What's
Yeah.
Is Lesniak a winger of the year?
Yeah. We good. It
Who's
was
the
our year.
Warriors' 18th man?
Say again.
Who's the Warriors' 18th man?
Lussick, Jazz. I don't know.
Oh no, like the unofficial one.
Oh, like the HIA guy.
No, like the HR guy. I thought it was Butch.
Oh,
They call him the 18th man, right?
I didn't know that.
But then I saw a recent headline supporting the Mahi man. You know the Mahi man?
Yeah.
And they called him the 18th man.
Mark the Mahi man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the Mahi man needs to fight Butch for that title because you can't have two 18th mans.
Celebrity boxing.
Yeah.
Are they allowed that?
What?
Because those two people have conditions.
Yeah. But they
Disabilities.
both have conditions. Does that not cancel each other out? One's old and one's...
Is that the condition? A disability, I said.
Yeah.
Butcher's got gout. Severe.
Really?
He looks like it. All their sausages over the years. All the
That
car
red meat.
washes. Did you ever get to a car wash? Warriors one? On Messi. No. You know the OG in South Auckland? In Mangere. They used to always do washes there.
Fundraising or just...
Yeah. Oh,
profile raising?
yeah. Both.
Oh, okay.
Community work, PR, all that. Up the Waz.
Up the Waz. Thank you, Waz.
It
Great
was our
season.
year. Thank you
Great
very
year.
much. See you next
And
year.
the way that New Zealand got around you, the rest of the world got around you, even the Australian public got around you. It was fantastic. And it was well deserved after a few shit years for the Waz on the other side of the Tasman with COVID and all of that going on.
Yeah.
So well done, brothers. I appreciate you.
Just quickly. The GF. Who you got? Make a prediction.
Penrith Panthers to beat the Brisbane Broncos. Let's go 6, 8, 12, maybe 18 points to 4.
Wow. That's a slogging.
And the Broncos are going to score first.
They're going to come out red hot.
Yes. 18-4 to the Penrith Panthers. Broncos to score first.
Wow. We're going to release this. Make sure you get your tips in. We're going to release this in like 2 minutes. Get your tips in the next 5. See you tomorrow.
Let's go. Yours?
Up the Pars. That's the Panthers.
Panthers.
Up the Panthers.
Because it should really be up the pairs, right?
Pans.
No, the pair. Panther. Up the pairs.
It depends what your accent is. If you're like
up
from
the Wa. Well, mind you, if it's up the Waz, then the rest of the world is Warriors.
war.
Yeah, up the walls.
Up the war.
Up the walls.
My
Warrior.
one's American accent.
Warrior. War.
If you're from Wakanda and you're trying
What's
to
your
say
prediction?
a Black Panther, up the Panther. Panthers by 12. plus.
That's what I said.
Oh. Yeah, you took mine.
I said 18 points to 4. I said by 14.
No, okay then. Getting closer to the time, I'm getting a bit weary. Oh man, that's a good game.
Why are you weary? You don't have a horse in the race.
No, I'm weary. Like, I'm going for the Panthers. And I'm weary of the skill set and all the dangers that the opposing team presents. Anyway, I feel like it's going to be closer, but the experience is going to get them over the line, and it's going to be a close one. They're going to win by 8.
Okay. What's the score? 8-0.
No. 12.
2. Do your maths.
4.
Okay, good boy.
They put me on the spot. Let me ask you a random ass question.
Oh, I'm worried.
Don't be. You don't know that. Oh,
I don't know the answer.
I hope you do. How do blind people know when to stop wiping?
I guess they smell it.
What?
I don't know.
No, man.
Oh, what's the answer?
It's obviously a feeling.
Oh, it's a feeling. Okay.
Do you know who sings this song? I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
Yes.
Well,
Wait. That's from your favorite movie,
which one?
Love Actually.
That's not my favorite movie.
It is. You told me it was. You made me watch it with you, even the adults version one. That's his favorite movie, ladies and gentlemen. He told me years ago. He made me. I watched it for the first time with Chris at the lab. I feel it in my fingers.
Nah, fuck, are we doing that now? Hey, nah, I know how to appreciate a good movie. The score and the dialogue for that movie is one of a kind. Great cast, too. I mean, great cast. Love Actually. If you've never watched that by now, I can guarantee you haven't fell in love. So if you're looking for love, watch that movie.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. What's the rest?
Love is all
No, we've already
around.
done that one. Because if you really love me, come on and let it show. Okay.
Bro, did you say wit, wit, wit?
Yes.
What other song do they sing? I did not know that. I don't know them.
Yeah, I don't know them either.
Oh, one hits.
I know them from that one song. I'm not going to say so. It might be, not be. English. British.
Christmas is all around me, so let the feeling grow.
It is your favourite movie, isn't it?
So how does a blind man know?
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Because there's also a saying to go with that.
Yeah.
Even for someone who can see, but they can't see for some reason, or they don't want to see. Because there's some people with like real gag
What about, did you
reflexes.
see that video of that guy that catches his poo? Like, they're talking about how who wipes from the front and
the video's
back.
not of that, eh? Yeah, the video. You framed it like you watched a video of some guy taking a shit and you're catching it. Are you?
No.
Yeah, Stealth the Dark Week, but yes, the interview.
Yeah. And they go, he wiped from the front and the back. And he's like, wait,
Is
what?
he being funny?
You let it splash? Like, what?
And he sees something like, so you telling me you just take a shit and just fall straight in the toilet? See something like that? Was he being funny?
No.
Because that was mean acting if he was.
Yeah.
But I've seen that was out the gate.
Yeah, it's not controversial, but it's a very polarizing topic. Wiping from the front to the back. I saw a question posted online today, and he asked, "Do you wipe from the front or from the side?"
How you wipe from the side?
I mean,
How you wipe from the side?
I didn't even know they.
Because that means you're going like you're getting the.
I don't think you need to show the people.
No, this is Spotify. If you're keen and you're daring enough, come check it out on YouTube. So you saying this is when you say
Chris
side.
is currently showing us the side technique.
So you're saying the side people would go like this, pick up your rubbish from the front, from your gutter, and then take off. But instead of going down to the next house or up the street, they just go straight through
Reverse.
the park and just smear all up on the mountain.
I can imagine there's a way to do it without smearing.
You can't. Actually, yeah.
Like if there was a blob of sauce on the table here, how would you wipe it off? You don't. I don't know if you can see. You don't get your wet wipe and wipe it like that, right? You kind of put it before it.
Are you wiping to salvage or
See, like that. Can you see what I'm doing here?
If your shit the consistency of tomato sauce, you should get that shit checked out.
I'm talking about just tomato sauce, not shit.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's a bad comparison.
Because one time my kid had to wipe sauce off the ground, right?
Yeah.
He just got the towel, threw it on top of it, and just goes like this. I'm like, no, that's not what.
What the?
Yeah. I'm not going to say which kid it was because I actually think it was both of them.
Oh, it's one of your kids?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, speaking of tomato sauce, you often have tomato sauce with food. And there's a question that I thought about earlier, not because I was doing it, but because I thought about doing it. And then what the conversation would be like with my missus. But holding out on your partner, is it comparable to cheating? I mean, in its entirety, no. It's two completely different things. But the same could be said for watching an episode of you and your partner's show together.
Oh, yes.
Them.
Yeah, well, you shed some light on that in our early days of podcasting or lab kidsing or lab sessioning, whatever, when you had an addiction or you're
Your addiction?
Okay, sorry. You were an avid watcher.
Not even avid. I was just a participant.
Okay, bro. What was it called? Love at First Sight.
Love at First Sight. I nearly said Love Actually.
That's your favorite movie. Love at First Sight. And you used to cop it if you watch one secretly, right? So that answers that part. It's a case-by-case scenario, but let's just say for your case, you cheat on the missus because you watched the episode without her.
But if I eat without her?
It depends what it is.
Okay. So depends on what I'm eating. So if I have a pie on the way home and my missus goes, hey, what do we have for dinner? And I say, oh, no, I'm good, I ate. She goes, what did you eat? I had a pie from the dairy. She said, okay. But if I said, I stopped off at the pub and had me a steak meal.
That's different. That's different. When you have to stop and take time to have a nice meal with yourself, what they will see is you having intimate time with yourself and they're not invited.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Wait, why do you need time to yourself? What's wrong with this time together?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I just have come and watched you eat? It's not even about the food.
Yeah. You get home and you cop it and you get those questions you just asked.
Here's one. I saw this recently. They go, why does a man get home and spend an extra 5-10 minutes in the car before he goes inside?
Trade secrets, man. But if you know, you know.
I don't do that.
No, neither do I.
Yeah, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get out of the car, get out of my clothes, take off my shoes, my hat, and my coat, and
You put briefcase on the side.
Yeah. Kiss my wife hello
And walk in the door and say,
honey, I'm here.
honey, I'm here. Where's our pies?
Oh, but yeah, no, I thought so. General consensus is that yes, eating is cheating.
Yeah. If you're having a pie in the car on the way home, that's just snacking. That's not cheating. That's cheeking. That's a bit cheeky.
Cheeking.
It's something I do with it. Have a little sneaky pie on the way here, on the way there.
And then what if like...
I got bad habits, just quickly. I don't like, if I'm going to a place where there's food and I'm uncertain of the type of food or the quantity, and I don't want to be rude, but then I don't want to go there thinking I'm going to eat, and then I'm not maonga, or I'm not going to be full, I'll sneak in a pie. And that's my insurance policy. Like, all right, if the food's shit, or if it's, you know what I mean? Say you go to a course and they provide lunch. Lunch is provided. I've been to these courses, we provide lunch. It's like half a sandwich and some crackers. Grateful, but
I thought you said you was gonna feed me.
So I'll have a little pie on the way in, just to keep it safe.
I mean, I've gotten over that a long time ago. I've stopped going to places to eat. You know, when you're like, I can't wait for this wedding to finish and go to the reception and have a feed. It was a long time ago I was over that. You know, when you sitting there and the buffet is set and they're like, oh man, I can't wait. Can we go eat? And then everyone's in there, like in Samoan, they call it whaingai. Like ravenous and like just pigs.
Yes.
I hate going in the buffet line and people pushing in behind me. People in the front are so slow, and you get like not angry. You get angry they're taking too long that I want to. You know, I've totally given that power away. I don't care to eat at places now. I will eat before or I will eat after. I don't need to eat there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not averse to a pie on the way there. What if it's a different pie? Like I go to my missus, oh, I'm not hungry, I had a pie on the way home. She's like, okay then, what type of pie? Like, oh, Jester's pie. It's like $20 a pie. A bakery pie.
I don't venture too far out my financial confines.
Mr. Jet Setter.
I won those flights on a competition through wins.
How did you enter?
Seminars.
Oh, okay.
Seminars. You gotta turn up to a seminar.
Oh,
sit there
every
for-
5 seminars you get one entry.
Yeah, you get one entry. I've been entering for a long time now, and I finally got in.
Yeah.
The day they called my name out, it's a bit emotional.
Yeah.
I thought it was my turn to have my with my case broker, case manager,
Yeah. Yeah.
to sort out my automatic payments for my fines. And he was like, "Nah, you won. You won tickets on Air New Zealand to Christchurch
For 4.
for my whole family. If I had 5, I think it was up to 8. If you had 8 members." And I said, "Can I have the others?" So others, they said, "No, we gotta. They just do another competition."
Yeah.
But yeah,
So you're still entering seminars?
nah, because once you win, you've graduated.
Oh, then you can't.
Yeah. Hey, you did mention the buffet line and those people.
Yes.
They share the same type of vibe, and I'm only bringing this up because obviously I'm a jet setter, blah blah blah. But I was flying, and you'd know because I know you're a bit of a travel buggy, and you know this. But they share the same vibe as the people. When you touch down, you land, and everyone's still sitting down. And then soon as the seatbelt light goes off, they just getting my shit. And then they sometimes come over like, please stay seated. We're still, what's that word?
Texting.
We're still texting. And just people are getting their shit. Yeah. I'm just like, where are you going? You can't go anywhere. The door's closed.
I'm rushing to stand in line.
You know what gets me the most? All the time? that it happens?
Yeah.
Is that these same people, I meet them in line, I'm next to them,
Yeah.
waiting for our bags.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
All of that. And now you're standing here next to me.
Yeah.
Hi, remember me?
It brings out this, I don't know how to explain this feeling. I'm like a bad person, but it brings out the, excuse my French, the cunty in me. And it's the same thing that comes out during driving that. So I got these things now, like if there's someone behind me and the exit is in front of me, you're not going before me. Unless I'm taking super long, then of course I'll stand aside. But I'm getting my stuff down. I'm getting my kids ready, and I block everyone until my family get out and go before me. And they're just like, I've traveled one time, and some lady was like, literally had her bag just resting on my hunchy ass, like on the curve of my booty, just like, and I was just like, really, dude. Traveling, man, traveling can be hard enough when everything goes well, but hot tip for travelers, look out for these people and don't be one of these people. Because if I find out you are,
please.
This is just the email. It's a gesture. I want to send an email to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we don't condone violence here.
No. But yeah, there's those same people are what the Samoans would call fe'ainga'i.
Fe'ainga'i.
Fe'ainga'i. Yeah, fast eating.
Oh, just like
fast. Yeah.
greedy almost.
Yeah. And you know it's bad on the Samoan flights. They get up before the ding.
Oh.
As soon as they start taxiing slow enough to stand up, Samoans will stand up and start getting their bag and shit ready. And then they had to say, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, please wait until the captain has turned off the... Whamamole te mamatina. Tato, yeah, sawhai whamamole sei. Sorry, I should turn that on, silencio. And then they have to call out in Samoan and say, excuse me, you people, sit down until the... And then they all start laughing and making jokes.
Bro, we're the biggest for taking the piss, eh?
But then I've also been on Samoan flights where as soon as the plane touches down, they clap.
Lame. Nah, jokes. Yeah, I haven't had
Lame
that.
because they've been praying to God for safe passage. And they're just showing their appreciation for God's love and kindness and grace that allowed them to travel overseas for thousands of kilometers. But, you know, if that's lame to you, then...
Do they clap every time they wake up?
Yes.
You don't know that. You can't prove that.
You don't know that they know that...
I'm more likely to be right than you are.
Based on what? The fact that you said it?
Common sense.
Even common sense.
You're just saying
the
that...
concept of common sense is questionable.
No, within our realms. Within my common sense and your common sense, put together on the table, all those
But my
facts.
common sense is like this. Your common sense is like this.
Even if you are being a prick and you're using that sense of measurement, but we're putting it together, so it's all one now. I'm wiping from the side. Fuck. Get away.
Oh, shit.
We could go on for days for travels and traffic, but we won't. We'll save it bit by bit. In increments, we'll drop it in every session. Just release the valve.
I'm getting ready to travel overseas shortly too.
Oh, no.
Weeks. I'm heading over to Australia, to Brisbane. Going to get my band.
How long is that flight? 3?
4 hours.
4 hours to
I don't
Bris.
know. I can't remember. To where, sorry?
Brisbane.
Bris, okay.
That's how me and Lissy took it.
You walk it and you took it.
All the way from Brisbane. Boys on the back of the locks. Everything knows that don't give fucks. It was a good day?
Yeah.
You know it was drill rap.
It was coming, yeah.
That drill rap.
Yeah.
Yo, this reminds me, bro. I've been getting back into the freestyling. Got the boys in the back of the locks. Oh. Who's this?
to nobody. It's you, Chris.
Hey, yo, Travi, what's up?
Power 105. They didn't think we could do it. Yeah. Back in the lab with another pad. Everybody knows at the pad. Up the stairs, down.
I thought you were doing trap. Drill.
Oh, you should have seen it. The Pommy one or the Aussie one?
Whichever one's easy.
This is the Pommy one. Man don't know what you gotta do. Everybody wanna come in, put it through the bars. Everybody knows that I got them bars. Flicking out the flip, the flop.
Weapon from the side.
Yes!
Come on.
Get some bars?
I ain't got no bars. All I got is cars. Letting up in my driveway. All the way. I'm going sideways.
Tell me a style.
I tell you a style.
Yeah, say a rapper.
Pitbull.
Hey, yo, Travi, what's up? Hey, yo,
Bunch of rhymes.
Shy guy with a fight guy. When it's up, when they cut to the tight guy. Hit it, probably there was a little like guy. How the mic to down to the eye guy. Ay. Every mic, that's it. Put it back to the best set. Put it back to the so. Get it back to the tongue. I can on me for the calamoto.
I'm sitting my horn, I'm feeling my toes. Dropping it low when you know what I'm doing, and I'm feeling those grows.
Feeling in my fingers and I feel it in my toes.
Wait, and the story goes. It's my favorite movie, and you already know what. Let's go!
Woo! Let's go!